Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Getting back to work on the Cobra in this video, but it is going to be something a little different. Taking a break from the suspension this week, I have a new product that just came out to the market, at least I just came across it, that I want to do a quick review and install on my vehicle. The product is a flag kit that actually mounts to the roll bar, and it's coming from Roadster Tow Bar Kit.com, I think is the website. I will put the link in the description below. The individual that's selling these, he has a bracket that'll mount to a Mark III or newer frame that allows you to tow the vehicle easier if you've had an issue and need to get pulled up on a flatbed. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for a Mark II or older, and I do have a Mark II, so I cannot try that product. But he came out with this American flag mount that is guaranteed not to blow off the car or whatnot. It's supposed to hold up. And I'm pretty patriotic, so I'm going to go ahead and see about installing this on my roll bars. So I'm going to grab the box, open it up, show you what's in there, and see if we can do a quick install. All right, so just double checked. It is roadstertowbar.com. And there are two kits available. One is a 9x6, the other is a 10x15. I went and got the 10x15, so comes in just your regular old box. I'm gonna get this open, show you everything that's in here, and show you how to get it installed. All right, box is opened up, and here is what you get. Pretty straightforward. You obviously have your instructions for getting this thing mounted. You have the flag on its mount, and there's some rubber grips already in there, and then you have a plastic bag which has different size rubber grips, and this is to accommodate multiple size roll bars. I think it says on the website what all it will cover, but here's to give you kind of an idea of what all is included. So it's pretty straightforward, gives you everything you need to go ahead and fit your roll bar depending on what size you have. As it says there, it's shipped for a 1.5 the way it's set up right now, but you do have other options if you need it. So I'm going to go ahead, double check the size of my roll bar real quick, read through this, see if I need to switch the mounts, and then I'll go ahead and come back. All right, so I just measured my roll bar. I have a 2-inch roll bar, which per the instructions, it says it should fit up to a 2-inch roll bar. Again, this is a Mark II. I know the newer ones do use a smaller diameter roll bar, but the Mark II uses a bigger roll bar. I took all the rubber inserts out, and with those out, trying to get it to wrap around, it has to be right about here. These are the longer of the 2 bolts that come with the kit. There is a set of shorter bolts there. Will not reach. It's not long enough when you put it in here to reach the other side of the receiver. So these bolts that come with it will not work if you have a 2-inch bar, because you're also going to have to use some of this adhesive protector on the 2 sides where the clamps will go, because all of these inserts are going to make it even that much wider. I mean, you could in theory probably use these, but you would need an even longer bolt if you wanted to. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I want or how I'm gonna make this work. But just a heads up, if you have an older model with a 2-inch roll bar, the included parts in the kit do not work with the roll bar. All right, so it has been a few days, and I wanted to provide an update on where things stand with the roll bar issue and the flag mount. Again, just to repeat, this is only going to be an issue on an older factory 5 that has the larger roll bar. Newer ones have a more narrow roll bar. You should be good to go with those. So what I did, first I did contact the owner of the company and spoke with him via email, just advising him what was going on. Let him know that the bolts that come in the kit are not long enough for these older 2-inch roll bars. I told him I'll just go to the hardware store and get something, not worried about it. Just want to give him a heads up. He asked me to please send him photos and a link to this video once it is done, so I will go ahead and do that. But anyway, so I did go to the hardware store after taking some measurements, and what I did is I basically held this around the roll bar, kind of figured out what this gap was going to be, and then I measured the depth of where it screws into on this side as well as that thickness there, and figured out that I'm going to need about 1.5 inches of thread. So then I took the bolts that came with the kit to the hardware store and figured out that those are M5 by 0.8 pitch. So that's what you're working with. So it is metric, it is not standard. So I basically converted it to, I'm gonna need about 40 millimeters of thread. Sadly, my hardware store does not have the Allen head screws or the round Allen head bolts that come with this kit. They only had regular old flange bolts. And as you can see, you can get it in the hole basically, but there's no way to get a wrench on it to tighten it. But at least it gives me something to judge, what I need. So as you can see here, this is a 40 millimeter bolt. It is just barely threaded in there. To give you an idea, that's about how deep it'll go, well, a little bit more once you actually put pressure on it. And as you can also see, I am using the smallest of the rubber bushes, or whatever you want to call them, the rubber spacers that come with this kit. They're not going to be a perfect fit, obviously, but I'd rather use those than that 3M tape that came in, and then just the metal teeth that's on this. I'd rather keep the rubber in there. So not going to look the best, but I'd rather do this instead of having just the metal on the roll bar and it digging through that thin 3M wrap. So anyway, that's where I'm at with it. I went on Amazon and found the correct Allen key 40 millimeter long round-headed bolts that I need. My hardware store only had up to 30 millimeter in length. This was the only bolt that they had that was metric 40 millimeter length. They were terrible about metric stuff, unfortunately. So the Amazon order's been placed and the parts due in tomorrow. So once I receive those, I will come back and hopefully wrap this up. All right, and here we are next day, and I did get the bolts from Amazon. I did have to order a thing of 25 of them. It was like $6 or $7. It wasn't that expensive, and I figured why not? It's probably gonna be cheaper than driving around to different hardware stores trying to find what I need. So these were the longer bolts that come with the kit. These are 20 millimeter in length. It also comes with some shorter ones that might be 15. I didn't measure them. So yeah, these are definitely too short, but here we go. These are M5 0.8 stainless steel, and they are 40 millimeter long. So, this kit that I got on Amazon had 25 of them plus the hex key, so good to go. So what I'm gonna do is grab 2 of these, grab the stainless washers that came on the bolts in the kit, and I'll use those, lock washers, and then I'm just gonna swap them one at a time since I already have the thing on the roll bar with the pads and everything in place that I wanna use, and then I can slowly get it tightened down and wrap this install up. All right, and here you can see I do have the mount installed. I've got them pretty even on both sides as far as the gap there. I was kind of a little bit at a time each side going back and forth until I got it good and pretty snug. It does say in the instructions don't over tighten because you can strip it out. So I think we're pretty good there, but I mean, I'm to the point where it doesn't really spin or, it's pretty solid on there. So I think it'll hold up just fine to any flapping flag at highway speed. So I think that's good as far as getting it mounted on the bar. I'm going to get the flag unfurled and show you the final results. And here we have it. This again is the 10-inch by 15-inch. This is the larger of the 2 flags. So you can kind of see in comparison to the roll bar size-wise. It does spin freely on the pivot there. Basically you have, a nut on top that holds it on, and there's a captive O-ring to keep it at its height and whatnot. So yeah, driving down the road, it should blow just perfectly in the wind, and it's gonna just kind of sit like that when you're not moving. So there we go, job done. Have a nice patriotic display on my Cobra. Pretty happy with how it turned out. Like I said, just cost me a couple of bolts that I needed to buy for my roll bar, just based on the size difference. But you have all the information in this video as far as what size bolts you need if you do have the older style roll bar. Not sure, maybe the owner of the company will be making adjustments. This is a new kit, so he'll get this video, he'll know what I needed to do. So can't say what he's gonna do, but this is what it took to get this installed. All right, and with that, I am gonna wrap up this video. Just a little nice break from doing the suspension work. Next video on the car, we'll be back working on the rear end. I need to wrap a few things up there to complete that project, and then I will move on to the next. So if you want to follow along, if you like what you're seeing, want to see how things turn out, please hit like, please hit subscribe, please hit the notification bell. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. I do review them and I will reply. I do now have some merch that I'm selling. There is a link to the merch store in the video description, as well as you'll probably see some items underneath the video on the YouTube screen. If you're interested in checking them out, please check out the store. And that being said, thank you very much for watching and have a great day.